I think we can all agree that Micah Parsons is one of the best defensive players in the NFL. But today, we're going to be seeing how he does on the offensive side of things, because I'm going to be switching Micah Parsons' position to running back to see if he can help the Dallas Cowboys win a Super Bowl. But after switching Micah Parsons to running back, we have two massive issues that we already have to deal with. I mean, one, this team is missing one of their best defensive players now, and two, Micah Parsons is absolutely garbage right now. But for every touchdown he scores, we do get 100 points to spend on upgrades, so I'm hoping we can work our way back up to a 99 overall. But anyways, man, to start off the season, it looks like we're going to be going up against the Cleveland Browns, and I guess it's time to see how good or bad Micah Parsons is going to be. I mean, the guy is a tank, so I don't think he's going to be too terrible even to start things off. I mean, that's going to be a pretty massive pickup. Even though he's a 66 overall, we honestly might be good because he got 15 yards on his first pickup as a running back, which is actually pretty crazy. Let's see if he can run it back. I mean, still, nobody's tackling this guy. That's another first down. I'm going to hand it off to Parsons one more time here, though, and if this works out the way I want it to, I might try and go for CeeDee Lamb. Micah Parsons is balling out right now. I mean, we are 15 yards away from the end zone, and Micah Parsons has done pretty much everything on this drive. I'm not even going to give it to CeeDee Lamb, because I feel like we should be able to get in the end zone with Micah Parsons alone. I mean, he's got his X Factor activated, so that is definitely a good sign for us. I'm going to hand it off to him again here, though. Oh, bro, we fumbled. That could have been really bad. So that is the first big mistake that Micah Parsons has made today, but hopefully he can make up for it right here. I mean, the defense has tightened up a lot since we've gotten to the red zone. It's been pretty tough to get yards against them, and we're still 2 yards shy right here. So if this doesn't work out, we are going to have to work off of a fourth down, but hopefully that doesn't happen. It looks like Micah Parsons is gone. So that is going to be Micah Parsons' first touchdown as a running back, and that's also going to give the lead to the Cowboys first. We're coming back out here in the third quarter, though, and we are down 21-13 right now. So, I mean, this is a pretty important drive for us. I really need to get in the end zone here because I'm not trying to lose to Cleveland in week 1. And, I mean, if we give the ball up on this drive, that is definitely not going to help out our case at all. I mean, if we go down by 2 scores right now, it is getting pretty late. So I wouldn't say that puts the game away yet, but it would be pretty tough to come back from. We seem to be getting some pretty massive plays right now, though, man. I mean, I don't even care if Micah Parsons scores the touchdown, to be completely honest with you. I just got to make sure somebody can get in for us. That's going to be another dot. Cooks is wide open and he's still going. I mean, right now, this offense already looks very difficult to stop. So just imagine how good we're going to be once Micah Parsons reaches a 99 overall. I mean, we're in range for him right here. We literally need to get 1 yard. So as long as he doesn't get stopped behind the line, that is going to be 2 touchdowns on the game for Micah Parsons. I feel like we need to go for the 2-point conversion, though. And I'm not saying I don't trust Micah Parsons with this 2-point conversion, but I'm going to go for CeeDee Lamb because I feel like he is going to be our best option for this to work out. Oh, no way you couldn't hold on to that. And unfortunately for us, after that, we did go on to lose this game to the Cleveland Browns, bro. I mean, that is disappointing. We do still have a positive to take out of that game, though, because Micah Parsons did score 2 touchdowns, so we have 200 points to spend on upgrades. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and start things off by maxing out his carrying. We're also going to max out ball carrier vision, and I'm also going to go ahead and max out break tackle, and we still have like 100 points to spend on upgrades. So I'm also going to max out his trucking, and we're going to max out stiff arm. And that did not take as long as I thought it was going to take, but after just 1 game, Micah Parsons has already reached a 99 overall. But even though he is a 99 overall, I feel like there is still some work that we can do to this guy to make him even better than he already is. But anyways, that's going to bring us to week 2, and this time it looks like we're going to be taking on the New Orleans Saints. And I mean, we already saw what this guy could do on the ground last week without all of these upgrades that we just added, so I am expecting a lot out of Micah Parsons today. That honestly is not the best start for us, though. I mean, it's 3rd and 8 now since we couldn't pick up much yardage there. I'm gonna try and go for... Oh, that should work out. I was gonna go for Schoonmaker, but we're gonna have Ferguson wide open. I said that totally backwards. We went for Schoonmaker, but I thought we were gonna have Ferguson open. But I'm gonna go on the ground with Parsons again here, and this time we got a path. Saints defense has been watching film though, man, because they are doing a lot better at locking this guy down than the Cleveland Browns were. That should go. Come on, we're so close. If we can get that separation again, we should be good for a touchdown here, because we only need 4 yards. I just gotta make sure that our O-line blocks for us, and it looks like that is gonna work out. So that is gonna be another touchdown from our boy Micah Parsons. We're coming back out here in the third quarter though, and it looks like we're up 14-0 right now. So even without Micah Parsons on the defense, it seems like they are doing just fine. That might be a huge play if we can stay up. I really want to try and do something ridiculous with this guy, like something you'll see from Derrick Henry. Like a 99-yard touchdown run would be absolutely insane with Micah Parsons. I know that is a lot to ask for though, so I'm not really expecting that to happen. I'm gonna try and go for Brandon Cooks here though, unless CeeDee Lamb can get open, but it looks like that's not gonna be the case, so we're just gonna go for him. I mean, I don't want to say that one more touchdown is gonna put this thing away, but that would make it a 3-score lead for us. And the way that our defense has been playing today, it's looking like they honestly might get a shutout. I mean, they have been absolutely insane. You got to give them credit. I'm going to keep it on the ground one more time though and see if Parsons can keep it. Oh, that should be a first down. Come on, please. I was really hoping he'd stay up and just go all the way for the touchdown there, but either way, man, I mean, I feel like we should be good unless, hold on. Oh, that's going to be close. He couldn't stay up. So that's going to make things interesting, because now it's 3rd and goal, and if we get stopped again, I honestly might just work off of a 4th down, but we don't got to worry about that, because Parsons is going to punch it in for the touchdown on the 3rd down conversion, and things did not get any better for the Saints after that, because we're going to take this one 35-0. I mean, I'd say that is one hell of a bounce back after the L in week 1, but we have another 200 points to spend on this guy. I'm going to start off by maxing out his speed, and we're going to max out acceleration, and we're going to max out agility, and we're going to max out strength, and we're going to max out awareness. We're also going to max out change of direction, and we're going to max out his spin move, and we're also going to max out juke move. And after this, we still have like 50 points for upgrades. So I mean, I guess we can probably also max out his catching and put like maybe 10 towards catch in traffic. I mean, after all of that, this guy should be playing like the greatest running back in NFL history, and he's gonna need to, because in week 3 we have to play against the Baltimore Ravens. I can already tell that this is gonna be a very tough game though, because we are 2 drives in now and the Ravens are up 7-0. I'm hoping we can actually get in the red zone this time, because the defense has had us locked up for the most part today. But either way, I mean, it would be nice if Micah Parsons could have a crazy game, but I'm not really betting on it, even though his attributes are absolutely insane right now, just because we're playing against the Baltimore Ravens and they are really good at stopping the run. I'm gonna see if we can go for CeeDee Lamb here though. That should work out for a massive pickup from him. Okay, that is definitely blown coverage. So that brings the ball all the way to the 19-yard line. I'm going to see if we can use Micah Parsons to our advantage here. That's going to be a first down. This guy's an absolute monster at running back, bro. I mean, the closest player I could compare him to is Derrick Henry, and a mix of him and Marshawn Lynch, because I feel like he is better than Derrick Henry right now. One more play and we should be in the end zone though, because we only need 2 yards. So as long as we don't get sent back here, we should be good, and it looks like he's gonna power his way in for the touchdown. So that is gonna put the Dallas Cowboys on the board. So we're all tied up at 7. Lamar is really being an issue today though, because we're back out here in the 3rd quarter and we are down by 4 points right now. I mean, even though we do have a very solid defense, Lamar Jackson is absolutely cooking them. That's a huge pickup from Parsons though. I mean, I don't know if that's the biggest pickup that we've made today, but that's definitely up there. I'm gonna see. Yeah, that speed is crazy too, bro. Can we hurdle? We can hurdle. That's another huge pickup. Dude is absolutely balling out once again, man. I mean, I feel like he honestly has a chance to win MVP if he keeps playing the way he does, even though it is pretty much a quarterback award at this point. He's bound to have a monster game here though, because he's already got 100 yards on the ground and we haven't even touched a 4th quarter yet. Come on, he's gonna stay up after that huge hit. So that's gonna be another 2 touchdown game from our boy Micah Parsons, and that gives the lead back to the Dallas Cowboys. But unfortunately, Lamar was still too much to handle. I mean, we literally lost this game by 1 point, so that definitely sucks. But depending on how good our team can play this season, that might not be the last time we see the Ravens, because I have a very strong feeling that they are going to make it to the Super Bowl this year. But after that, we sim to week 8, and the Cowboys are 3-3 right now, which isn't great, and we have to play the 49ers, who are 5-2. I feel like you could definitely call it a statement win if we get the job done in this one, though. So that's what I'm kind of looking for here. I know it's going to be a really tough game, though, because San Francisco is absolutely loaded. I'm going to see if Micah Parsons can go off for us today, though, man. I mean, this is probably the toughest defense in the league, maybe next to the Baltimore Ravens, so it's going to be tough for him to go off. But at the same time, with that being said, at this point, I feel like Micah Parsons is by far the best running back in the NFL, so he's also going to be pretty tough to stop. And CeeDee Lamb's going to be wide open for us, so that is going to put us in scoring position. I mean, we are still 4 yards away for a touchdown, though, but it looks like we're going to have a path. I mean, the O-line's actually been very impressive today. So that is going to be a touchdown from the Dallas Cowboys, which puts us on the board first. We are coming back out here in the fourth quarter, though, for what looks to be a very important drive. I mean, we're up by 3 points right now. The way the score looks, you'd think it would have been a back and forth matchup, but that is not the case, because we were up 34-7 at the half, and now it's only a 3-point game. So I got to come back out here to make sure that the 49ers don't pull off a crazy comeback, because they are definitely on their way to do that. I mean, we are at least in position to kick a field goal here, but I feel like we really need to get in for a touchdown and make it a 2-score game again, because that would probably put this thing away since there's not a lot of time left. I mean, again, as I said, I don't even care who scores the touchdown. I just got to make sure we get in. I honestly feel like CeeDee Lamb might be our best option here if he can get some separation, and this is gonna work out for the score. So that's gonna make it a 2-score lead for Dallas. I wouldn't count San Francisco out yet, though. I mean, this game definitely is not over, but thankfully for us, our defense clutched up and got an interception after that. So we are gonna sneak out of San Francisco with a very impressive win. But I mean, we did almost blow that game, which is a little bit concerning considering how much we were up by at the half. But we did our job. Micah Parsons is a 99 overall, and this team does have a winning record. So I mean, I guess we'll see what we can do to end off the season. And it looks like the Cowboys did have a very solid season, going 11-6 to make the playoffs, but the Eagles won the division. So we're going to be playing the Carolina Panthers on the road in the wild card round. But as you're about to see, I think we can all agree that Micah Parsons had a very impressive season, because this guy had 1,300 yards for 18 touchdowns. So he should be winning Offensive Player of the Year. And it looks like Dallas did get the best of the Carolina Panthers. So now we play the Chicago Bears in the divisional round. And it looks like we do have the lead in the third quarter right now, but this game has been a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I mean, we're only up by 1 score right now, and it looks like so far this game has been pretty much all defense. We're going to see if Micah Parsons has anything to say about that, though. I'm going to see if this guy can go off for us. I mean, I'm going to... yeah, the defense honestly might have us locked down today.
2 seconds later.
So I'm going to try and go for a shot if CeeDee Lamb can get open, and they blew the... Okay, never mind. We are going to throw a very bad playoff interception. I did not think he was going to be able to make it there. It's all good, though. We're not cooked yet because we did get the ball back after that. So our defense is really saving us today. We got to make sure we at least put 3 points on the board this time, though. I mean, we at least got to make it a 2-score game on this drive, or things might get pretty close for us here. I'm going to... Oh, that could do it right there. Come on. CeeDee Lamb's going to get there, but we're still going to be short of the touchdown. We're going to hand it off to Micah Parsons, though. I mean, this might be the biggest drive of our season so far, because if we punch this in, there's not a lot of time on the clock, so that could punch us a ticket to the NFC Championship game. And the Bears did score a touchdown after that, too, so it looks like that last score that we got ended up being a very important one, because now the Cowboys are headed to the NFC Championship game. And in the NFC Championship game, it looks like we're going to be taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And we have one one hell of a game on our hands right now because we're all tied up at 21 in the third quarter right now. So it's a pretty important drive for both teams here. A stop for Philly would be huge because, I mean, right now it seems like things have been pretty back and forth. So, oh, that's going to be a huge play. Come on, Parsons, keep going. I'm going to try and go back for CeeDee Lamb here. He does have Darius Slay on him, so I don't think this play is going to work out again. But the last time I ran it, I'm pretty sure he was wide open for the touchdown. It's a different story this time, though, so I'm just going for Cooks. That's still a massive pickup either way, though, man. I mean, we might be able to hit CD this time, though, and nobody's there, so that's going to put us in scoring position. And at this point, I feel like Micah Parsons is probably our best option of scoring here, so I'm just going to hand it off to him, and hopefully he can use his strength to get in. We're going to get stopped, though, so that definitely makes things interesting, because now we're working off of a 3rd and goal, and if we get stopped here, we're going to have a very important decision to make. We had not come all this way to kick a field goal, so I'm going to go for it on 4th down here, which we might end up regretting, but we have space, so Dak Prescott's going to get the touchdown on the ground, and that is going to put us in the lead. So, I mean, if we can hold on to this, that could send the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. And Philly did score again to tie things up after that, but as you can see, we ended up kicking a game-winning field goal. So Dallas is headed to the Super Bowl. So, I mean, I think it's safe to say that this season was already a success, even if we lose this game, because I really wasn't expecting to make it this far. But to end things off, it looks like MVP is going to be going to Patty Mahomes, and we got absolutely robbed, bro. I mean, Christian McCaffrey's gonna win Offensive Player of the Year, but Micah Parsons did come 2nd place. And as I predicted earlier, it looks like we are gonna be taking on the Baltimore Ravens in the Super Bowl, who are 16-1. And it looks like we're definitely on our way to getting our revenge against Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, bro. I mean, obviously these guys did beat us in the regular season, but we have a chance to go up by 3 scores in the 3rd quarter right now. I mean, I think it goes without saying how big that would be for this team right now, but it is 3rd down, so we need this to work out. I'm going for it. Going for the exact same play too, so hopefully this time the O-line can hold up, but I have big trust in CeeDee Lamb, and it looks like it's gonna pay off for us. I'm gonna see if Micah can get us a Super Bowl touchdown here, though. I mean, he did have some problems against the Ravens, so I'm not gonna try to push him too hard. We just stiff-armed Roquan Smith, but in the process, we did get stopped there, so I guess it is 3rd down once again, but we only need 1 yard, so I feel like we should be able to power our way through, and it looks like we're gonna score a touchdown off the 3rd down conversion. So Micah Parsons is gonna get in for a Super Bowl score, and that puts the Cowboys up by 3 scores. And that last touchdown was very important because Lamar Jackson almost pulled off a crazy comeback, but this team is gonna get the job done. So it looks like Micah Parsons was able to lead the Dallas Cowboys to the Super Bowl, because there's no question about it. This guy was definitely the difference maker for this team. But as you can see, to end things off, it looks like Micah Parsons and the Dallas Cowboys are gonna be hoisting a well-deserved Lombardi trophy. But that's gonna do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help out the channel, and make sure you follow my socials. I got them linked in the description down below. And while you're down there, go to the comment section and comment who you think is gonna win MVP this season, and feel free to leave some video ideas. I'll try to get to as many of them as I can, but other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.